Good morning. This is your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Seeing sunny conditions out there around the area this morning, and overall should see a fairly quiet weather day. We will see fairly warm or hot temperatures as we get into the afternoon time frame, but do expect the humidity to be down slightly with slightly lower humidity and dew point. So slightly better feeling out there, but still on the hotter side, and we'll see a quiet day before we start to see some unsettled weather moving into the area for the end of the week. Take a look at the current surface analysis. We have a boundary off to our southeast. It's going to continue to stall in that general area as we move through the next 24 hours as this front well off to the northwest gradually approaches the area over the next 24 hours, and that will bring that next round of some unsettled weather into the area, starting with chances tomorrow and then rain showers and thunderstorms becoming likely as we get later in the day and into the evening time frame. Our current conditions this morning, we have clear skies and winds out of the northwest at around 5 knots, temperature 77 degrees, relative humidity is at 87%. Current visible satellite, you can see there's mainly clear skies across the area. Do have a few clouds off to the west, and do expect a few clouds as we move through the day today. Could see a brief period of a ceiling right around 5 or 6,000 feet, but overall it should stay mostly sunny to partly cloudy as we move through the day today. And again, we'll see those clouds on the increase as we move into tomorrow. We'll look at the GFS model here for how we expect things to play out. Again, quiet conditions as we move through the day today. Will be on the warm side with high temperatures in the upper 80s. And as we go through the overnight time frame, we'll start off with clear skies, temperatures cooling into the low 70s, and then getting into the day on Thursday. That boundary still approaches the area. We'll see winds shifting out of the south, and that will bring back that humidity, and we'll continue to see some warm or hot and humid conditions during the day on Thursday. As you can see here, some indications we could see a slight chance of a shower or storm as early as late morning, and we'll continue to see those chances gradually increasing as we move through the day, but that most likely scenario will be more widespread shower and storm activity arriving late afternoon and into the evening time frame, and could see a few of these storms packing a bit of a punch as the Storm Prediction Center does have a marginal risk for severe weather. So outside of slightly breezy southerly winds, could see some slightly stronger gusts with any stronger storm pushing through the area, possibly a wind advisory associated with one of those. We'll see that rain activity and storm activity start to taper down as we go through the overnight time frame, likely seeing a lull in the activity as we get into the start of the day on Friday. And that boundary will continue to linger just off to our south and east, generally in the local area. And along that boundary, we could see a weak area of low pressure developing as we go into Friday evening, and that's going to keep things unsettled as we move through the second half of Friday and into the overnight time frame. So we'll carry a slight chance of a shower or storm through the day. Some models, particularly like the GFS here, does have a bit more activity during the daytime hours, but it should be bit more isolated. But as we get into the evening, once again, we will see more widespread showers and storms potentially pushing through the area. But throughout the day, we will see an onshore breeze, and that will keep temperatures a bit cooler with the cloud cover around. So we'll carry those chances of a shower or storm as we move through the day Friday, but the real best chance once again arrives as we get late in the day and into the evening time frame. So looking at the 24-hour weather risk chart for today, we do have green conditions over the next 24 hours, expecting dry weather today with a high up around 88 degrees this afternoon. See winds shifting more westerly as we get into the afternoon, around 6 to 11 knots with some peak gusts up to around 15, 16 knots for the afternoon time frame. Again, just a few clouds around, but we'll see a chance of a ceiling around 5 or 6,000 feet, and the skies becoming clear as we go into the first part of the evening, with some additional cloud cover building in as we get into the start of the day on Thursday. Winds will lighten overnight and will allow temperatures to cool down to around 72 degrees as those winds turn more southerly as we get into the start of the day on Thursday. Tides are running slightly above normal, and Thursday carrying an orange risk for precip and lightning over the next couple days time frame here. Again, we'll have varying chances as we move throughout the day, but the general chance for these time periods will be in that orange category there, starting off with Thursday, partly to mostly cloudy conditions. Again, carrying a slight chance of shower storm by late morning. Then gradually those chances will be increasing, and then increasing to about 70% chance as we get late in the day and into the evening time frame. We'll see some slightly breezy winds out of the south. Do carry a yellow risk for wind advisory criteria, mainly with any stronger storm that does push through the area, producing some stronger wind gusts, and do have some yellow for our reduced ceilings and visibilities with that shower activity. Otherwise, another warm and muggy day with a high around 86 degrees. We'll cool down once again to 72 Thursday night, continuing with those showers likely to start the evening, and continued chance of some embedded thunderstorms with that activity, and then things should improve. Precip should start to decrease as we get into the start of the day on Friday, so carrying that same risk categories outside of the wind risk for that time frame. And once again, seeing orange for precip and lightning for Friday, and yellow for reduced ceilings and visibilities with the shower activity. Again, this is a similar condition where we'll see a slight chance of a shower storm, more isolated in nature as we move throughout the day, but as we get late in the day and more so into the evening time frame, we'll see more widespread shower and storm activity possible. And continuing with an onshore breeze through the day on Friday as that weak area of low pressure potentially develops along a boundary and brings in some onshore flow that will keep those temperatures cooler, expecting our high of 81 degrees for our Friday. That's going to wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.